This is nice.
Nice, very nice. Hey guys, I'm here with me, Quarry, and we're at schoolyard. Now, how long have you been training here? What are you doing here?
I got in here on Wednesday afternoon. It's currently Friday, so I'm going to be here for about a week. I came to Boston specifically to train with Mark Delagrade. Kevin Kearns with Burns with Kearns is a strength and conditioning coach.
Which I did the Burns with Kearns. It's pretty tough.
It's a brutal workout. And then I also knew that Kenny Florian was here, Patrick Cote, Marcus Davis. A lot of very tough fighters, so I can get in some good sparring. And Mark Delagrade's Muay Thai is just phenomenal. He was tossing me around like a little girl yesterday.
Oh, really?
No offense to little girls.
Now, I know I did predictions. You had your fight with Kalib Starnes. And I have to be honest with you, I picked Kalib. But no, come back. Come back, I'll explain.
You better. Best start explaining. You've got some explaining to do.
I have to say, it was the worst prediction I've ever done.
Thanks, Bruce.
Worst prediction I've ever done. I gave him, because he was in Canada, I gave him like the itches of the hometown crowd. And that was the worst prediction I've ever done. So what, I mean, explain to me that fight. I mean, how frustrated were you with that whole thing? You know, when you were kind of backing away.
Well, as the fight was going along, I really don't have any idea while I'm fighting how the round is going.
Yeah.
So in the first round, he hit me with, I think, one stiff jab. And as I went to my corner after the first round, I was like, oh my God, that round was so close. I better go out there and finish him off. But as the fight went along in the third round, I remember thinking to myself, does anyone else notice this? It seems like he's running away and not engaging, and that's when I started doing my running man. And
oh, can you teach me that?
well, it's a black belt technique, you know, so you can't just start out. First of all, you got to sign up for a year-long membership, $175 a month.
Okay.
And then we do our belt testing every 3 months for the green belt. At 9 months for the camouflage belt. It's a progression.
It is, okay. Now, how do you do the arm thing, though?
See, this is another black belt technique. I'll give it this one for free. Because the thing is, if I'm covering here, you can't hit me. I'm clear. And this shot has a lot of power. This is a downward dim mock.
Now, do you do this right? Do this? Yeah.
Here.
Okay. It's just a motion, one motion.
Exactly.
Okay, well, there's a technique you wrote in with an interview too, so that's pretty smart.
Tried it home.
Now, you're fighting Demian Maia, correct?
Yes, I am.
Now, what do you know, he's very good on the ground, world class.
I've heard that.
Yeah. Speculation.
Jiu-jitsu or Jiu-Jitsu, it may be a soft J, I'm not sure.
So now, what are you looking to do, to prepare for that fight?
Well, knowing that he's a great ground fighter, I've been tightening up my ground game, looking to avoid the submissions. And I did that for a while, and now it's more of I'm going to work on dominating my game plan. He may decide to stand with me. You never know how a fight's going to go, but odds are he'll be going for his bread and butter, the takedown and the ground game, because he's had so much success with that. So I'm working on my takedown defense and let my hands go, that kind of stuff.
Wait, when did you get started in martial arts and all that kind of stuff?
I started, what's it been now, about 12 years ago. I saw the UFC on TV. I was at a party with some guys, and they said there's these two guys beating the hell out of each other in a cage. And I thought, who would do something like that? This is a civilized world. We don't fight each other in a cage. And I went into the party, and I saw Ken Shamrock and Royce Gracie fighting. And I was just so amazed by their athleticism, the class, and the honor, and the skill set that they had. And I went to the kitchen, opened up the phone book, found a place that was teaching Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu, and went down and took the class. And I had really never done anything my whole life. I lifted a little bit of weights, and that was about it. I trained for 3 hours my first night, an hour and a half of Muay Thai, and then an hour and a half of Jiu-Jitsu. And I got beat up so badly that as I left the gym, I said, I'm going to keep coming back here until I can kick every one of your asses. And that's what I did. I just kept coming back over and over and over again. And there was a lot of guys that started at the same time as I did, but they would disappear after a few months. And I just was consistent with going in and training. Because I'm not overly gifted as an athlete. I've just got a very good work ethic. And I would go in. I've never been afraid to look stupid. That's why I'll go to places like City Tong and train with guys that are so much better than I am and just try to pick up a little nugget of what they're doing.
Yeah, that's what I guess people have to have when they're trying to stay focused in training and they're just getting into it. They just have to know that they want to beat up everyone in their gym and get better.
Well, and it has to be a constructive desire. You don't want to go in there with anger that I'm going to beat all your asses. And I never specifically said that to anyone.
Yeah.
It's just a mental note that I'm going to keep coming back here until I'm better than you. My skill set gets better and better. And that was personal goals that I set for myself. And the good people that I did train with, they were there, actually encouraged me and helped me to attain those goals.
What do you think about kids getting into MMA and they're starting jiu-jitsu and Muay Thai at a young age?
I think it's incredible. I think, yeah, it's just a great thing. And you'll see some parents say, well, this is violence. We're teaching our kids violence. Well, if that was the case, then all of these kids who are training MMA, who are the coaches' sons and the fighters' sons, they'd be getting in fights at school all the time. You can't teach someone a skill set and not give them boundaries as well. You need to teach them honor, respect, give them their boundaries. It's like having a dog. A dog has vicious teeth. It can bite someone if it's trained to do that, or you can give it the boundaries so it won't. With kids, they need that structure. They need to know when is the proper time to defend yourself, to defend what you believe in, when to let things go. And like with my little girl, I make that a big priority for her to let her know this is a working time. We've got a work ethic that we follow. But at the same time, I've always told her my goals for her were to teach her love, teach her respect, and to give her a good work ethic.
Now going on, who would you fight? I always ask people, who would you fight, dead or alive? It could be anyone, doesn't have to be a fighter. It could be a historical figure. Kenny Florian already said Osama bin Laden. Patrick Cortez said something forward, but I think he was thinking of different something. I'm like, and so basically, who did you want to fight?
Boy, I've never thought about this at all. Who doesn't piss me off? Angry.
Okay, we're back, and he's thought of his. Who is it going to be?
Well, no, instead of just choosing to fight one person, I think I would like to fight an entire schoolyard of children. I saw that in the movie Step Brothers, and I was like, who hasn't wanted to fight like 30 or 40 7-year-olds? That would be just awesome. You're just walking through them, hunting them, using one as a battering ram, swinging them around your head. I just think that would be incredible. And you walk off the playground, the field of... Look at the destruction I've left behind.
The school children, be afraid. Be very afraid.
Exactly.
It's going to come for you.
Exactly.
Now, where can people write to you and get in touch with you or check you out? What's your website?
The best way to get a hold of me is I now have a Facebook page. I don't know what that is, but if you search my name, I think you will find it. MySpace is the other one, myspace.com/rockquarry. I check all my messages myself. It may take me a long time to get back to the individual person. My website's not a very good way because the emails just get stacked up, especially around a fight. But those are the best ways to get over me.
That's on MySpace. Well, thank you so much.
Can I thank my sponsors?
Yeah, go.
I want to thank Metabolic Adaptation, which is the supplements that I take before and after my workouts. It's just incredible. It gives me the energy and the recovery so I can do my doubles and triples all week long. My new sponsor, And One, which is a basketball clothing and shoe company, is just phenomenal gear. They stepped up to sponsor me. They sponsored a lot of pro basketball players, and now they want to sponsor me in my career. The back surgery company that did my back surgery, Invasive. I get contacts from so many people. T-Bo Ortiz just had back surgery. He contacted me and used the same company that I use, so you can expect to see him back again fighting soon. Spall Shorts. That's about it. That's all that comes to mind. Triumph United.
I like it.
Nothing but trouble there.
Yeah.